Hello everybody, this is the Funkaholic.
And the Funkaholic too.
How y'all doing?
Hope you're doing well.
We are here today because, number one, I want to remind everybody that our live stream starts at 6 p.m. this evening and goes until 8 p.m. I do have a couple pops that I think will be interested in winning. And we also have the other two drawings. Hopefully we can get some entries in there. And we have fun. We have fun. But I've got some moderators, so if you're a troll, you ain't got a chance. And of course, you know my beautiful husband, William.
That's me.
It is. Okay, so we are going to show you our pops. I'm just trying to get this right. There we go. And I would like to show you, I love this pop. This is the last pop in the Men in Black 3. I'm sure there'll be more, but right now this is what we have, and his name is Edgar. And Edgar just looks like a zombie to me, and that's why I love him so much. He is obviously got something in him, coming out of him. He's got a gun, which just, zombies shouldn't be given guns. Come on now. So there's actually four characters in this. There's also another one of Will Smith, and he's holding a gun. I think I showed you that a few days ago or last week. Or last month, I don't know. It's a Funko store release. There you go. And here are some of my, I've got two of the Emerald City Comic Con. I'm not going to even pretend like I know how to pronounce this pop's name. I'll just say he's Mr. DC, possibly villain? I don't know. It's all, there's nothing on the back. That's probably a drawing of him. That's probably his depiction in the cartoon or animation. It says he's a hero. Okay, well, it doesn't look like a hero to me. And also from Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic Con, is Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. And she is very pretty. And she has a very serious sword in her hand, so yeah. Have some respect, gentlemen, because she will slash you in a heartbeat, I'm sure. Okay. So, you know, if you were raised in the 70s, but you were maybe like a little older and you could get away with seeing things like Cheech and Chong, you did, because they were hilarious. Cheech has been in so many things, even up to this day. Chong, not so much. He's, I don't know. Maybe they burned each other out of being a comedy team, but they had albums, comedy albums. I don't know if any of you remember, Eddie Murphy used to do them, Bill Cosby used to do them, and Cheech and Chong used to do them. And this is Cheech and Chong. And this is from the movie Up in Smoke. And the smoke that would be up in would be coming from a cigarette with green leafy substance inside. I wouldn't be surprised if Chong lived up here, where it's all green, and you can smoke what you want. Eat it in a brownie. Serve it at dinner. Serve it at dinner?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, Up in Smoke is probably their best movie, so you should, if you can find it streaming somewhere, definitely go for it because it's just the best ever. And this is the brand new Ariel. And I'm going to have to get another one because I have a good friend. He's already scoped out the movie moment. So I'm going to have to find that for him, I promised. And I also will find him one of these. Isn't she beautiful? And you know, I'm not a princess type person. Y'all know who've been around me for a while, been a subscriber for a while. I like the dark side very much. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but I'm a serious dark side person. But I'm not like dark side like spirituality. No, I understand the dark side is to be seen, possibly heard, but never entered into or have them enter into you. I'm a Christian person, sorry. But I still like the dark side. It's just what I grew up with. Does any of that make sense? I don't know, but it's who I am. Last but not least, if you remember, I think it was early this year or late last year, they released a Disney Pixar pop, I think it was Bao, from a Disney Pixar movie, a short film. Usually their short films play before the movie, and I was going to look this up, completely forgot. But anyways, this is from Presto. He's in a magician's hat, so I'm thinking he's the magician's rabbit. Let me pull a rabbit out of this hat. And you can do that. I'm not going to because that would be very traumatizing to him and probably to me because rabbits can kick the heck out of you. They growl, they can bite. They can do a lot of stuff that you don't want done to you. Anyways, that's it. I just wanted to also remind you we have a monthly drawing going on. The prizes are before this. There's the monthly prize, which is a big bunch of Star Wars pops, and then the mystery prize, which is a Light Fury glitter Funko Shop exclusive. So that should all be pretty fun for you guys. To enter, you would just put below #enter, which gets you into both of those drawings. And don't forget, we are building our way to 1K. And we would like to offer you this prize if you win the 1K drawing, and it is, what is it, Bill?
Funko store in Everett.
Yes. We will take you virtually, which means you'll be at your house, we'll be at our car, and eventually, if he likes to take a stop and sleep, it's
here and there, and over there and over here.
Yes, and we will be taking you into the Funko shop. For those of you who've never been, this is going to be a treat. We will start to the left side where, of course, Harry Potter is, and then we will go all around into Marvel and Disney and all around. They're supposed to have put a new place that has other fandoms, but I don't know. Go in the back. You have DC. Did I say DC already? Because I was wrong. It's towards the back where the Batmobile is, where you can actually get in the Batmobile and have pictures taken of you in the Batmobile. I actually have some, of course, my computer is refusing to allow me into my own pictures, which just makes me want to scream, but I shan't. After you've looked around the around the store, you will have the chance to pick out $100 worth of merchandise. I believe regular pops are $10, and exclusives, depending on the exclusives, they're 15 up. They don't always have exclusives. If we get lucky and that day they've released something at the Funko store, on the Funko site, they may still have a bunch they put in the store and you can pick those up. That happened to us once. We've been there 3 times, including opening day, and it has been wonderful and magical. And I want to tell the people of Los Angeles, especially if you're near Hollywood, there are plans, as far as we know, to put a Funko shop in Hollywood. William and I were discussing, well, where would this Funko shop be? And there's a very big store. No. So it wouldn't be big enough. There's a very big place across the street from the Ghirardelli candy store / Disney store, where they sell special pins that are limited edition, and they're free as long as you buy a $16 hot sundae or ice cream, whatever you want. That's, it's. And across the street is the Kodak Theater. And if you've ever seen the Academy Awards, that was specifically built for the Academy Awards several years back. But they also have movie premieres and all kinds of stuff. And there is a huge store in there. And I don't know if it's still there, but they had outrageously expensive purses that were awesome. They had, all kinds of really great stuff. If they could get that store, if that business has gone out of business and they get that store, that's going to be awesome. But of course, Hollywood being what it is, there's studios to go into, there's all kinds of stuff. So they will find somewhere great. Secondly, Las Vegas. There's one apparently, this is not like this is happening. This is what's been tossed about the internet here and there. And Las Vegas has more room than there is anywhere for, not where there is anywhere, but they have more room than you can shake a stick at. And there's malls, there's especially the casinos. Although, since we're talking about something that you probably will bring your kids at, they may go for one of the casinos. They may go for one of the malls. There's a couple malls that have big areas. There's a Sephora shop on the Strip that puts everything to shame. Every other Sephora shop is crying because they're not that Sephora shop. Anyways, so yes, you will have $100 to spend at that specific, that's the flagship store. It always will be the flagship store because it was the first. Yes, and that is the end of my spiel. I also wanted to remind you at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Did I already say this? Okay, it bears repeating. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is our live stream, and like I remember saying it now. We give away a couple pops. We have a lot of chit-chatting. Sometimes we do raids, I think they're called, and we go and subscribe to somebody else's channel to give them some subscribers. I could certainly use some to get me over the 500 mark so I can start going down the backside to 1,000 subscribers, so I can get that trip on the road. Alrighty. So, and maybe you're wondering how you're going to see the pops. So we're going to put you on our iPad or phone, whichever is still working by that time. We're having some iPad issues, but anyway, so that is that. So this is the Funkaholic,
And the Funkaholic too.
and we say,
Hasta la vista.
baby.